Do you want to learn about the Nova Scotia Office of the Ombudsman? If so, then this video is for you. Ombudsman is a Swedish word that means representative. An ombudsman is a person who defends the rights and interests of children and youth, and all people who receive services from the government of Nova Scotia or from cities and towns in the province. But what do rights and government mean? According to UNICEF, a worldwide agency that develops programs to improve health and education of children, rights are things that every child should have or be able to do. These are the basic rules about how people have to be treated. They exist to make sure you grow up in the best conditions and to protect you from harm. In Canada, the government is an organization that provides services for citizens, children, and adults, and that makes decisions for everybody who lives here. Government plays a role in your life by providing many services, as for example, schools, courts, police offices, hospitals, child protection services, or public transportation. Now that you understand a little bit about rights and the government, let's go back to the Office of Ombudsman. The mission of our office is to promote the principles called fairness, integrity, and good governance. That means to ensure that provincial and municipal governments follow their policies in any decision and make sure that these are fair to everyone. If you believe you have been treated unfairly by the provincial or municipal government, you can make a complaint to our office. We will look at each complaint and review government, police's rules and regulations when necessary. We can also investigate and give advice to provincial or municipal government and check if our recommendations are being followed. There are some things that the Office of Ombudsman can't do. We do not provide legal opinion and cannot change the decisions of the court. We are neutral. That means we are not government representatives, and we are not personal lawyers. Also, we do not deal with national government and with complaints involving private companies, individuals, or if other office or board can help you instead. In this situation, we may refer you to other agencies which may be able to help you. Essentially, we can receive complaints about many different issues. For example, complaints may be about education, safety, student loans, school bus stops, staff response to bullying, residential childcare facilities, social workers, or access to health care. All our actions are based on Nova Scotian laws and especially upon the Public Interest Disclosure of Wrongdoing Act and the Ombudsman Act. These acts are respectful of the Convention on the Rights of Child proclaimed in 1989 by an organization of countries named the United Nations and accepted by Canada in 1991. The Convention on the Rights of the Child, which has been accepted by almost every country, says that every child in the world has the same rights, which are all connected to each other and have equal importance. It outlines many principles and rights that we follow in investigation that we do. 3 of them are especially important to our work. The first principle that we follow is the best interest of children and youth. It means that we look at what is best for you and for your life overall. The other principle that we follow is called non-discrimination. It means that anybody can make a complaint, including children, youth, parents, or youth workers. No matter who you are, where you live in Nova Scotia, what your parents do, what language you speak, what your religion or sexual orientation are, what your culture is, whether you are a boy or a girl, whether you have a disability, or what your family's income is. The last principle, especially important, that we follow is the right to give your opinion and be heard. You have the right to give your opinion and for adults to listen and take it seriously. Confidentiality is also something that we follow in each situation. Complaints are confidential and we can't give information to your parents or other people without your permission, except if the Ombudsman is worried about your safety and must take steps to protect you. We do hope that this video has helped you understand what the Office of Ombudsman does. If you have any concerns, issues, or questions, you can submit a complaint via our website. You can phone, come in person to our office, or meet us when we visit Nova Scotia youth facilities through the year. You can also ask for more information via Facebook or Twitter. We will answer you as soon as possible.